Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to our new class, which is Law of Sines. We'll finish the second part of Law of Sines 2. And if you like, please subscribe and like our page, our channel, to keep going on and we keep helping you guys. Subscribe, like, one more time. I'm gonna go quick review with what we did last time to build on it. Last time we were talking about the law of sine, and the first case we discussed, which is when we have I give you the meaning of law of sine, which is the ratio between the sine of angle to the length of the opposite side, the sine of the angle to the length of the opposite side, sine A over A, sine B over B, sine C over C, sine A over A. Then you can take any two ratios. And we call all this proportion in algebra. We call it, this by itself is a ratio. This we call a ratio, and this ratio. Then the ratio between the sine of the angle to the length of the opposite side is the same. And the first case we discussed, when we have two given angles, and one side in angle, and side. And we give an example here. The example, look here, two angles given, and one side, and I told you to find the third angle is easy because the sum of all angles in a triangle is 180 minus the sum of the two given angles, and that give you the third angle. Since we have the third angle, then we can apply the law of sine. What we have today? Today we have the second case. Then the first case, angle, side, angle. You see the green? These two, angle, side, angle. Now let us go to see what we have for the second case. Second case. Then we discussed this case, right? We discussed this case, which is this case. We have two given angles, angle, side, angle. We discussed this case, and just give me 1 second. Sorry guys. Now, that's what we discussed, these two angles and the side in the middle, right? That's what we discussed. Okay. Okay, let me use my book. That's what we discussed. Angle, side, and the side in the middle. The second case, we're going to have this one, which is what we have here, guys. We have side, the side is away from the angle, but almost the same. An example for that, for this, when the side is not in between the two angles, is away from the two angles. Okay, let us go back to our board and find the area and find the, okay. Let me just take this triangle, a copy, and paste it, and take it a little down, and or we can take it there. Okay, and start new page. we just start fresh. Okay, that's good. Then we have two angles given. Then the problem will be solved. We make it smaller, bigger, and different color if you want, guys. Okay, solve. This question will be solve a triangle. And I explained for you, solve the triangle. Solve means find all the angles, all the sides, and I add something new for you, which is what? Find the area, right? Now we have A, B, C. We have two angles given. If this is 28, I'm making my number, and this is 72, okay, degree. Now, and the side here, not here, if we have the side here, we'll call it angle, side, angle. Now we need angle, angle, side, and I promise you, after I finish this, I'm gonna give you some tricks for this one problem in SAT, 14 centimeter. Now what's step one? Find angle A. Find what? Angle A. Angle A. Okay. How you can find angle A? How you can find angle A? How you can, by adding what? 180. The sum of all the angles is 180, right? Minus these two angles, which is the 828 plus 72. The 28 plus 72 is how much? 100 minus, and here what? 180, which is 80 degree. Okay. Then this angle 80 degree. Now I can, then the first step, I found the angle using what? The property of the triangle, that the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. Second step, apply the law of sine. You can take B, this B, the blue, right? Opposite, this is B, and this guy is C, and this guy is A. You can find whatever you want. Let me start with A. A over what? Sine A equal B over sine B. Now, A is how much? What we need? Sine A, sine 80. B is 14. Sine B is how much B? The angle B? 72. If you multiply both sides by sine 80 to get A alone, sine 80, and if my friend, you're gonna use here, my friend Mike here, you're gonna use the calculator to help me with this. Can you use the calculator? Okay, Mike. 14 over sine 72. 14 over sine 72. First,
5.
Multiply by sine 80.
Negative 54.82.
It's impossible. What's the mode? Can you see the mode?
You need it in degrees?
Yes, mode in degrees. Can you see the mode? Mode in degrees. Now, yes, second, yes, okay. Now we're gonna do 14 over sine 72, divide by sine what? And times what? Sine 80, right? Sine 80. 80. Okay, 14 point, I'm gonna round it to 14.5. 14.5. Then this 14.5, which is what? A, right? I'm gonna, this A is 14.5. Okay, I'm gonna put 14 in green. 14, I like the green color. Okay. Look here, always, I'm going to tell you something. Always, the longest side, remember in SAT, math level 2, any math you're doing, always the longest side, to know if your answer is right or wrong, the longest side opposite to the largest angle. This side A has to be greater than side B because this angle A is bigger than or greater than angle A greater than angle B. Okay, now what side left? Now I can use these two sides to find the area because I have side, and angle in between of them. I'm going to find the side C. You can use side C. Okay, C, side C. I like what you're doing, Mike. You're doing this. You're following me. Sine C over, I'm going to use C first at the top. C over sine C. C over sine C. Sine C equal, I can use A or B, B over sine B. I can multiply both sides. Look here, to save time, I can multiply both sides by sine C. Then I'm going to apply my numbers. Sine C. Then C equal, what's B? 14. Sine 72. I think memorize it, I'm right. B, yes, 72. And C is what? 28. Can you do it to the calculator, please? Sine, right? You follow me? 14 over sine 72. Then enter. Then multiply by sine 28.
6.91.
Okay, and that approved my what? 9-1. That approved my points. Why? Because the shortest side has to be opposite to the smallest angle. Then what you said, 6.91? 6.91. Okay, this side known, and this side known. To find the area, what you need what to find the area. Look here, I'm gonna write it down for you. Always to find the area for any triangle. To find the area for any triangle. To find the area, I'm gonna write it. To find the area for any triangle, what you need? Two sides, and the angle between them, and the angle between them. Then you can take any two sides, any two sides we can take, which is, I'm going to take 14, okay, I'm going to take this and the 28. Then I need AB and angle C. AB and angle C. I can take this area equal half AB. I have the length A, then I have to take the angle sine C. Yesterday I was thinking sine of C. Make believe another student, he wants to use which one? Area equal. Make believe he wants to use half A and C. Which angle? We have A and C, then we need angle what? Sine B. You see how it's easy to memorize it? If I took side A and side C, I need angle B. If I take the side A and the side B, I angle C. But you can use any one. I'm going to use this guy. And okay, can you please help me with the numbers? 14. Well, I need to be very accurate with my A is 14.5 and 14. 14.5 and 14. 14.5. 14. Sine 28. Can you do it for me? What you gonna do now for me? Look, you leave the half to the end. multiply 14.5 times 14 times sine 28, then divide the result by 2.
47.65.
47.
0.65.
Because we round, let us try the other way here. Half, A is 14.5, C is 6.91, right? C is 6.91, I think, yes. 6.91. 6.91. And the angle B is 72. Can we do this again? Sine. Can you do 14.5 times 6.91 times sine 72 and divide the result by 2?
Same number.
Exactly the same number, 47.65. That, and you can use the third case. Now, let us go. Okay, how many minutes I have? I have minutes, right? I have time, right?
About 19 more, 16 more minutes or something.
Eh? How many minutes we use?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. What we call this case? The ambiguous case, okay? This is case, very important case. What I mean by the ambiguous case, Mike? Mike, what I mean by ambiguous case? What I mean by the ambiguous case? It's not clear. I cannot decide from this case how many triangle I have to give it, if I can't form a triangle from the given information. If I'm able to form a triangle. This case depends on the value of A and the height of the triangle. Look here, the first case, B sine A, if A less than what? The height of triangle. This side angle, this is the case. When I have one angle only given, I need to decide if, look here, this A, opposite to this guy, here is what? A, this side A, right? And this side what? AB, AB. I'm going to start this today, I'm going to finish it, but I need to put introduction for this case. Okay, this side A and the angle B, and this angle what? Side B. Then, we multiply B sine A. That gives me the height of the triangle. That gives me the height of what? The first step, when you have side given, what you do, the first step, is to find what B sine A. We have two given side A and side B and angle. Side A, side B and angle. Then the first step, you're going to do B sine A. B sine A, it's equal H. Now, if the side A less than the height from here, then there is no triangle can be formed. Otherwise, I have to look to the another case. Okay, then what does that? Okay, then look here, always just step to solve. What you find first, B sine A. If A less than H, then forget. You say no triangle form. And the height I explained. Look here, it's going to be like this. Case 2. We said B sine A equal what? The H. Now, when you multiply A and this side B, when you multiply B times sine A, and that gives you what? The H. And you found that A and H are exactly the same value. Right? What this means for you guys is one triangle can be formed. Okay, I'm gonna leave okay. Then we have, first, we said if A less than H, no triangle form. If, look, it's easy. All what you have to do, B sine A. In all the cases, you're gonna do B sine A, B sine A. If B sine, the value of B sine A, which is the height of the triangle, if the value of B sine A, which is the height of the triangle, less than A, that's mean no triangle form. But if A equal to H, that means we have right triangle form. We have a right triangle form. Look here. Okay. Third case. What we have? Third case. The same. We're gonna find what B sine A. What B sine A equal this dangerous one, which is the H. If H greater than B sine A, which, right, and B greater than A, look here. Now, B sine A, we said the H, right? Is H greater than B sine A, and A, I mean here is A, greater than B sine A, and B greater than A greater than the height, what the height, which is the top, and A also, B greater than A, B greater than A, right? You see here, A is greater than the height. You see the A, can you see the A? Greater than the height, and B greater than the A, I graphed it clearly for you. That means how many triangle form? Two triangles. One of them obtuse, and the other one here. Good. Now, case 4 is H and A greater than H, and A greater than what? B. Look at the case before, A greater than H, but A less than what? B. A greater, see from here to here, greater than the height, and but still A less than B, then two triangles. In this case, A is greater than H, but A less than B. Look here, greater than B, I mean. Look to the A. A greater than the height, and A greater than B, then one triangle form. These are the 4 cases. I'm going to go over it quickly, and next time I will give example. This example will make everything clear for you next time. The first case is when A less than H. A less than H. This A and this the height. From here to here. Okay? And H greater than A. Then no triangle. It's impossible. It's impossible, okay? You see? It's impossible to have triangle because it's still H greater. Then the situation will be like this. To have H is greater than A, you cannot form a triangle because that means it's no triangle form. Okay. The case 2, we said B is equal to H, which is right triangle. 3, A is greater than H, but A less than B. Two triangles. Last case, A greater than H and A greater than B is one triangle form. Guys, thank you for having me and letting me help you. If you have any question, don't forget to email me, text me, and my phone number. 1 second, just give me. Let me just take this and subscribe and like. It's up to you. Okay, here, my information if you need to text or send an email. If you have any question, you can, but don't forget to subscribe and like. And next time, I will go over all the rest of the material and more example to finish law of sine. Thank you and have a nice day.